What if the person who once shattered your confidence suddenly appeared again, standing right in front of you, completely unapologetic? That's the terrifying reality Asha Alahan is about to face on Coronation Street. And according to actress Tanisha Gorey, these moments will leave her character absolutely shaken to the core. It's been a difficult chapter for Asha. Just weeks ago, in a hard-hitting one-off episode, she was subjected to vile racist abuse while working a shift as a paramedic. Those scenes alone highlighted not just the dangers of her job, but also the hidden trauma people carry after experiencing that kind of cruelty. You'd think that once the shift ended, Asha could breathe again, move forward, and try to bury the memory. But the past has a way of creeping back in when you least expect it. Next week, the nightmare resurfaces when Asha comes face to face with Naomi, the very woman responsible for that horrific ordeal. Instead of showing an ounce of regret, Naomi doubles down, warning Asha not to go to the authorities. Imagine the fear of reliving a moment you tried so hard to push away, only to realize your abuser feels no shame whatsoever. For Asha, it's like a wound reopening, one that cuts just as deep the second time around. Tanisha Gorey, who has played Asha since 2009, describes the encounter as something that pulls her character right back into fear. Asha has always been portrayed as someone who looks for the good in people, sometimes to a fault. The idea that someone could be so deliberately cruel and aggressive doesn't fit into the world she wants to believe in. And now, without her twin brother Roddy beside her, she feels completely exposed. It's as if she's fighting an invisible battle, one she isn't sure she can win. At work, Asha pushes herself to appear strong, professional, and capable. She wants to prove she's mature enough for the responsibility that comes with her role. But inside, every encounter with Naomi unravels that strength. She finds herself caught between who she wants to be, the brave, confident paramedic, and who she's scared she still is, a young woman haunted by trauma. In one vulnerable moment, Bernie Winter happens to catch her struggling alone. Asha doesn't plan to confide in her stepmother, but the weight of her emotions spills out. Bernie listens, but she's not the type to simply nod along. She feels an overwhelming urge to protect Asha, even if it means taking risks. And that's where the storyline takes a shocking turn. During a careers fair, Bernie snoops on Naomi's laptop, uncovering disturbing information. Instead of quietly gathering evidence or letting Asha take the lead, Bernie takes matters into her own hands. In front of a crowd, she exposes Naomi's behavior. The confrontation escalates quickly, with Nina Lucas and Amy Barlow recording everything. Before long, the video is all over social media. For Bernie, this feels like justice. For Asha, it's a disaster. She never wanted her trauma turned into public spectacle. The video doesn't bring closure, it brings humiliation and dread. Instead of feeling supported, she feels like her trust has been betrayed. The exposure Naomi receives only makes the situation more volatile. And just when things couldn't get worse, Naomi strikes back, threatening to sue Bernie for defamation. This moment pushes Asha into emotional chaos. She starts to believe she made a mistake ever speaking up in the first place. She thinks, if I had just stayed quiet, none of this would have spiraled so far out of control. Her fear returns tenfold, and her confidence in how to move forward collapses. Tanisha Gorey explains that Asha's journey here is one of conflicting emotions. She's angry at Bernie, but she also understands that Bernie acted out of love. Bernie's heart was in the right place, but her actions carried heavy consequences. This tension is what makes the storyline so raw. It's not just about villains and victims, but about the messy reality of how people try to help when they see someone they love in pain. In many ways, Asha's struggle isn't just about Naomi, it's about learning when to trust her own instincts. She realizes that standing up for herself means choosing her own path, even if others want to step in. Bernie may have overstepped, but she did so because she couldn't bear to see Asha suffer in silence. It's a painful reminder that sometimes love and protection can cause as much harm as the cruelty they're trying to fight against. As the storyline unfolds, viewers will see Asha wrestle with the idea of forgiveness. Does she forgive Bernie for dragging her trauma into the public eye? Can she forgive herself for believing she wasn't strong enough? And most importantly, will she find the strength to confront Naomi the right way, on her own terms? What's powerful here is the realism. Traumatic encounters don't vanish overnight. They resurface, often when you least expect them. And when they do, the people around you might respond in ways that make things more complicated instead of easier. Asha's story reflects that painful truth, making it not only dramatic television but also a storyline that resonates with real experiences. And for fans of one thing is certain: these upcoming episodes are packed with tension, emotional twists, and the kind of drama that Coronation Street fans live for. Asha's battle isn't just about confronting her abuser, it's about reclaiming her strength, even when the people around her make that journey harder. And for viewers, it's a story that will keep you on the edge of your seat, right up until the very end.